So I've been using the latest version of my favourite low-profile mechanical keyboard for a few months now, but is it worth upgrading from the original? And I'll tell you up front, this might as well be a totally different keyboard. Come and find out why. Hi folks, welcome back to the channel, and today we're back in keyboard territory with a look at the second version of the K3 low-profile mechanical keyboard from Keychron. We'll take a look at what's new in version 2 from a features perspective and also from a sound and feel perspective. And yes, that means you've got some lovely ASMR typing tests coming right at you. Now, I've made it no secret on this channel that the K3 is my mechanical keyboard of choice. I spend a lot of time doing work that requires a satisfying, responsive typing instrument, and I just love typing on this keyboard. And so of course I was super excited to receive the version 2 of this keyboard, which I've been using for a few months now. And on first impressions, these two devices look very similar, almost identical in fact. It's only when you look much closer that you can spot some of the little differences that Keychron have made in version 2 of this product. Let's take a look together. Okay, so let's get into what's changed. So first of all, the version 2 has got some adjustable rubber feet. Now these offer either a 6-degree or a 9-degree angle adjustment that provides more ergonomic support. Or you can just choose to keep things flat on the desk, which I tend to do, and then I pair it with the Keychron wooden wrist rest, which is much more comfortable than it sounds for a solid block of wood. Now secondly, the version 2 has a brand new keycap injection mold, and Keychron say that by changing the direction of the injection, these low profile keycaps look neater and flatter on each side, as well as adding a much more premium and high quality feel when you're using them. See what you think. Can you tell a difference in how they sit? And then finally, Keychron added a reinforced body structure to the version 2, and that strengthens the whole unit and gives it a much more solid feel when you're typing, and also makes it more durable when it's being carried around. Okay, so far so good, right? Lots of little incremental improvements. But for me, these are all kind of minor evolutions. There's nothing concrete here to say, if you already own the version 1, go right out and definitely get yourself the version 2. The key thing is, what does the version 2 feel like to type on? And this is where things are so different. I'm talking night and day difference here. Now let me show you what this sounds like in terms of the keyboard sounds, and bear in mind, these are both installed with the brown switches. So hopefully you can hear that right. Both of the keyboards have got the same switches, but they sound totally different. The version 2 has got a much more deeper, bassier thunk to it when each of the keys are clicked, compared to the version 1, which is a much more plasticky feeling, much more tinny sound, and much more obviously irritating to listen to for prolonged periods. What's frustrating is what I can't show you here is what it actually feels like to type on. And again, the difference is that kind of premium feel with the version 2, which is really noticeable right from the moment you start using it. There's much more bounce on each key press, and it feels like there's some sort of resistance built in there. Compared to the version 1, on the other hand, this just snaps straight back up, and there's not really any kind of dampening with each press. Now, don't get me wrong here, it's not all roses. All of the issues that I highlighted in my 3-month review are still there. That includes visible dirt gathering in between the keys, the battery life, and also those Bluetooth shenanigans. But the typing experience, this overrides all of those issues with version 2, and it is a joy to work with if you like your keyboards both low profile and mechanical. So version 1, you've been great, but you are hereby destined for the eBay gods. Goodbye, old friend. And version 2, come on, those emails aren't going to write themselves. Now, if you want to pick up your own K3 version 2, there is a link in the description below. It is affiliated, but if you follow that link in order to buy the keyboard, you'll be helping support this channel and help me make some more of these videos. You're also going to see some of my other keyboard videos coming up in a short while as a playlist. You might find those interesting, including this little funky keyboard cover that goes along with the K3. And as always, if you've got any comments or questions about this video or about upgrading from the version 1 to the version 2 of the K3, let me know in the comments below and I'll be happy to reply to each and every one. And if you enjoyed this, folks, be kind, hit that like button, and if you'd like to see more like this, maybe even a cheeky subscribe. I'll see you next time.